Active Listening by Mary Chmielewski. Active listening? I'm sure you're thinking, oh, hearing. I'm great at that, I've been doing it since I was a kid, but wait, this is entirely different. We use the word hear for sounds that come to our ears, even if we aren't necessarily trying to hear them, but we use the word listen to describe paying attention to those sounds that are going on. Hearing is a passive action while listening is much more active. It actually takes a lot more work than you would think. We can break down active listening into 3 easy steps. Step 1, listen to the message. Make sure you can hear the person communicating. Try to avoid noisy areas because it's harder to hear. Pay attention to the speaker's volume, tone, and body language. The next step is all about processing what you heard. You want to try to understand what the speaker is getting across. How we interpret messages can be tricky. They are dependent on each individual speaker's life experiences, values, interests, and knowledge. You can see this demonstrated in the picture. What the boss is saying has a different meaning to an employee when they have a different life experience. It is important to make sure you are on the same page. Step 3 consists of, you guessed it, formulating a response. This gives the speaker the feedback they need. They can tell if you process their message in a way that they intended, and if not, you can always ask for clarification or address any confusion that may be involved. Try to act sincere, as offering careless feedback can be detrimental to your relationship. So you know what active listening sounds like, but what does it look like? We've all spoken to someone who's slumped over, repeatedly checking their watch with a glazed over expression. Chances are they aren't listening to anything you're saying. A great listener usually has great posture and makes eye contact with those who are speaking. You want to show that you are involved and present. What stops us from listening? Many things, actually. Have you ever tried to talk to your friend at a concert? It's almost impossible to understand anything due to the noise. It's the same for people trying to communicate in areas such as a busy factory. Oftentimes, when it's too hot, we tend not to pay attention. Other times, our bodies prevent us from listening well due to headaches and hearing loss. Other times, it's our psyche preventing us. Preoccupation and message overload can make us feel frazzled, and we aren't listening as well as we could be. So you're probably thinking, what if I'm a bad listener? Well, you're way more likely to have conflicts arise. You miss out on many opportunities simply because you weren't listening for them. Your colleagues may not have the best relationship with you anymore because they believe you are insincere. This can be a huge waste of time and money for a company. Many studies have been done showing the importance of active listening. 1,000 executives were interviewed from top companies, and they all rated listening as the #1 skill that they look for. They ranked it above technical competence, computer skills, administrative skills, and creativity. It was ranked the most important skill in terms of success, productivity, upward mobility, and organizational effectiveness. Companies such as 3M, AT&T, General Electric, and Xerox have sent out millions of employees to training sessions to improve their listening. What are these newfound listening skills going to do for you? They're going to foster better business relationships. You are viewed as much more trustworthy when you truly listen to those you are communicating with. It also creates a feeling of mutual respect. It motivates others to do the same. More importantly, you will be able to communicate effectively with those around you. This is the most important business skill you can possess in the business world, so I hope you are listening.